Hello, this is Red Reptilian, and today we are going over the red part of our Magic the Gathering mystery box. So this is how much we have in red. For some reason, I'm doing the colors in the order that they're getting bigger every time, or as it seems to me that they're getting bigger every time. This is blue and white from the other videos. If I'm not mistaken, it splits right there or something. And this is all the black, green, and colorless, and land, and multicolored stuff. So let's go on to the red right now and get this video done with. First card we have are two hyena packs. Nothing special about them. That they're just 3/4. They just cost 2. I'm at 4 mana, and they are 3/4s. Nothing really special about them, but they can be pretty good cards. Next, I got a crap ton of them. And I mean a crap ton. Yeah, that's it. Of the, and this is all, or 99.99% of them are Hour of Devastation and Amoket. Anyway, the Frontline Devastator, Flick 2, and pay 2 mana. Frontline Devastator gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Got a crap more of those. I already had one. Just crap ton more. I've actually gone over a bunch of the cards that I've already looked, that we've already done videos on. And I've gotten a few cards that actually give me about 11 or 12 of them. Next card is the Inferno Jet. Inferno Jet deals 6 damage to target opponent. Cycling 2. And it costs 6 mana. So it's okay, just for opponents, not their creatures or anything. This is one of the cards that actually gave me a crap ton, and it is the Khenra Scrapper. Khenra Scrapper. It has Menace. It's a 2/3, and you may exert it. As it attacks, when you do, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn. And exerted creatures don't untap during your next untap phase. So you gotta use them very wisely, unless you have like a crap ton of them in your deck. Next card is Electrify, and it deals 4 damage to target creature. And it costs 4 mana. Next card is a card called Kindled Fury. I already have a few, but now I have the Hour of Devastation version. Kindled Fury just costs 1 red mana, and it gives target creature gets +1/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. What I like to do with spells that give certain creatures like +1/+0 and +0 or whatever, like just a bunch of +X/+0, I use a card called Fling, and what that does is you pay the cost for Fling, and then you sacrifice one of your creatures, and then Fling does X amount of damage to target creature or player, where X is the power of sacrificed creature. Next card is Abrade. Choose one. Abrade deals 3 damage to target creature, or you get a destroy target artifact. It's a really good mana cost. It only costs 2 mana. Next one, I didn't get that many, but it's Burning Fist Minotaur. Has first strike. It's a 2/1. Costs 2 mana. And for its another ability, it's 2 mana, discard a card. Burning Fist Minotaur gets +2/+0 until end of turn. So, and I got, I think 4 of them. Yeah, 4 of those. So they can all go into a deck and be able to wreak havoc across my opponent if I have a deck that just needs to be discarded. I already got one of these, but it is a Granitic Titan. Costs 6 mana. It's a 5/4 with Menace and Cycling 2. This thing is Insanity, and it's a common. There are a bunch of cards out there that I would not think common, but I got a lot of them. I think I got now a set. I think I now have a set of 8, if I'm not mistaken. Every time I go over a color, I think we're gonna have a whole lot. Like, the video is gonna be very long. Next thing I know, we've only gone over about 10 cards, right? This is the other part of the deck. I'm at the stack. And then this is another card. I mean, seriously. We've only 5 minutes in, and already we're almost halfway through. Next card, Thorn Malach. Malach, or however you pronounce that word. It's cost 3 mana. It's a 2/2. It has Prowess, which is plus whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Thorn Malach has first strike as long as it's attacking. So that's really good. And with that Prowess ability, it makes it even better. Next card is Nimble Blade Kenra. It's 2 mana. It costs 2 mana and is a 1/3. Also has Prowess, so that's pretty neat. Already had one though. This is one of the cards I'm talking about, just giving me a crap ton of them. Oh my goodness. As you can see, that is how big the stack is of the Puncturing Blow. I already have one, but this makes it probably 12, I think. If I'm not mistaken, this now gives me 12. Puncturing Blow costs 4 mana, but it deals 5 damage to target creature. If that creature would die this turn, exile it instead. So its ability actually lasts until the end of turn. Like, its second ability. So, like, you deal 5 damage with that, and then you use another spell that does not exile it at the end of the turn. Because it says if it would die at the end of turn. If you guys don't understand that ability. I honestly used to think that it just means that if it dies with that card, it goes exile. But no, it's actually until end of turn. If it dies that turn, then it goes to the exile instead. Now this, I got a set of 4, but I already had one. And it's an uncommon, so yeah, most of these are actually common, so I don't have that many. I only got 4 of these, but surprisingly, some of the common cards, I only got like 1 or 2. And with these, I got 4. It's a Fervent Paincaster. It's a 3/1. It costs 3 mana. Its first ability is you tap it. Fervent Paincaster deals 1 damage to target player. And then its other ability is you can tap it and then exert Fervent Paincaster, and it deals 1 damage to one damage to target creature. As I said earlier, oh crap. Sorry about that. As I said earlier, exerted creatures do not untap during their during their controller's next untap step. This is one of those cards that are small army builders, and that I just got a crap ton of. I already had one, I think maybe actually 2. But it is Defiant Kenra. It's just a 2/2. And it costs 2 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I now have a set of 12 of these stinking Defiant Kenras. I can put a lot of them in a deck. But yeah, that's Defiant Kenra. Not all straight up or whatever. So I've actually been noticing that I've been getting a bunch of creatures with red. Next we got, I think, just 5? No, 4. Never had one of these, and it's just 4 of them. It's a 2/1. It's a Firebrand Archer, and it costs 2 mana. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, deals 1 damage to each opponent. That's pretty neat. And if I'm not mistaken, I got 4. I couldn't tell. Even though 4 is a small number. But whatever. Okay, here we start getting non-creature spells. This next card is Blur of Blades. Already had one, but now I have more. Crap ton more, as you can see. Blur of Blades. Put a -1/-1 counter on target creature. Blur of Blades deals 2 damage to that creature's controller, and it costs 2 mana. So, get to deal 1 damage, 1 permanent damage, while taking 1 away, 1 power, while dealing 2 damage to the controller. That's pretty neat. Next card I got 3 of these. It's Chandra's Defeat. Cost 1 red mana. Chandra's Defeat deals 5 damage to target red creature or red planeswalker. If that permanent is a Chandra planeswalker, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. I've noticed that that red has a lot of cards that discard cards, and then you get to draw a card. I don't really like that ability though, unless a deck is meant for it. Next card, Gilded Celadon. Already had one, but now I have, I believe, maybe a set of 8. It costs 5 mana. It's a 4/4, and whenever it attacks, if you control a desert or there is a desert in your graveyard, target creature can't block this turn. So having 4 of them on the battlefield and attacking with 4 of your opponent's creatures can't attack. Can't block that turn. Next card is Magmaroth. Costs 4 mana. It's a 5/5. And at the beginning of your upkeep, put a -1/-1 counter on Magmaroth. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, remove a -1/-1 counter from Magmaroth. So I actually like that card. It's actually pretty neat. Wish I got more of those, but no, I did not. This is one of those cards I was talking about. I only got one of them, and it's a common. Open Fire. Costs 3 mana. It deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Though I already have 2 of them, so yeah. Next card is another creature, yet again. And it's a 3/3, costs 4 mana, and it's called Sand Strangler. And when it enters the battlefield, if you control a desert or there is a desert in your graveyard, you may have Sand Strangler deal 3 damage to target creature. So you don't have to deal the damage, but that's something Magic cards love to do. You don't have to do the damage, is basically what they're saying. You don't have to if you don't want to. You can, but you don't have to. That's something that's funny. Me and some of my friends have made jokes out of them. Sorry about that, guys. I thought something was happening, so I had to quickly pause it so the video wasn't interrupted. Last card, Crash Through. Costs 1 mana. Creatures you control gain trample until end of turn, and you draw a card. And I've never had one, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not that many, but it's pretty neat. Never got them, and it's actually a very useful card that I just like, not doing anything with it, but just reading off of it. Okay, so we are now done with Red. This is part 3 of the set of videos. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to. Don't worry, guys. I'm actually going to try. Excuse me. To get some gameplay on. I don't know when, but I'm trying to not just stick with Magic, Nerf, and Legos. Even though I like all those 3 things. I mean, I really like other things too. But yeah. So like, comment, subscribe. I'm Red Reptilian. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.